What is up, YouTube, and welcome to another run of How Many Dudes. In this episode, you're going to see me go after the fantasy family and accomplish their run. You can tell we did succeed because we have it here, but go ahead and take a look at kind of the struggles and kind of where it ended up. Let's start a new run. I think what we're going to do today is we're going to try... Oh no, because we need the warrior. I think we... Hold on. Before we do any of that, let's check and see. Can we do an ensemble for the warriors? The warriors would allow us to post up 3 posters, because we have seen these 3 guys. We do only have 3 poster unlocks for ensemble. So we could give that a shot. We could do actually the same thing with fantasy as well. And roll with the cleric. I think we might try fantasy because we can't currently do employed because we haven't actually brought any of these guys into a half run so far to try to get them. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to try the family team. I want to try ensemble, see if that actually counts, and will give us the challenge completed. And let's give it a shot. We know we want the cleric, that's for sure. So we want the cleric. Oh, we got to get rid of some of these guys. So we want the cleric, we want the paladin. And I think we're gonna grab... the wizard first. And then we'll try to see if we can gamble on getting any of these other 4 for these last 2 slots. So we'll see what we can get. Starting the flats. Act 1 as always. Fighting 10 toddlers. I wonder if you can actually ever lose the first one. I doubt it. It should be balanced enough. I think we're going to grab the paladin to start. Now, if I do recall the last time we actually won the run with the paladin, we did need to give him quite a few relics at the start. Alright, so there's Book of Life. We've already done it with Book of Life, but now we have Arcane Monocle. The wizard dude gains 50% crit damage. In addition, dudes who get caught in a fireball's blast radius gain 5% attack power for 4 seconds, stacking up to 5 times. That sounds pretty good, and we haven't taken it before, so we're going to take it this time. This is also our first time using the wizard. Oh, okay, so that... And the wizard's dead. Well, they're certainly keeping the theme alive for wizards and them being extremely squishy. Or we just get completely unlucky with the fact that we fight rats. Couldn't tell you off the top of my head. We'll get another one. We'll get our dude juice. Divining Rod is fantastic. Do we start with Bonfire? No, because we don't actually have that many guys yet. Bonfire's good for later. Go ahead and go there. No loaded die on the first run. We'll go ahead and bump it up to being even faster. And... okay. Not quite sure why that happened. Oh. Well, I guess we try it again. I don't know if ensemble actually, like, increases the difficulty at all. But if it did, we would be even closer to being out here. Yeah, I guess we go with the same way. Okay. Heals immediately. Oh yes, holy symbol. That is great to get at the start. Okay, we'll go with another cleric. Maybe we just were really unlucky with our first rolls. I think that might have been what it was. And then here's Arcane Module again, so we'll try it again. Again, it seems really good. The buff that it gives it sounds fantastic. I guess another cleric. Maybe it was just a bad roll with getting the fast rats in their attack. I could have sworn we would have already been at getting another poster so far. Okay, there we go. There's a wizard. Alright, so we got those three. Now we gotta hope on the next, the final two posters, we're able to get 2 more fantasy folks. Get this team completed. Alright, we have Snapback Sneakers, but we have Battle Hymn. Yes, we're gonna go with Battle Hymn. That's a straight up buff for whoever gets the protection. Alright. Okay, there we go. And we got lucky. We got the Bard dude. Let's grab the Bard dude. Heart Boxers. Every time the merchant's inventory gets stocked, there's a 25% chance he gets charms and let you restock for free. That sounds awesome. We don't have enough to buy 2, unfortunately. The Wizard dude gains an independently stacking 5% crit chance for 5 seconds every time one of his fireballs hits the ground. That actually sounds awesome. I think we grab that, but it's 1 in 4. This is gonna help us immediately. We're gonna go ahead and get the Ember staffed right away. And as always, much like the other teams that we did complete, we will not be using any items. Just to check the power level and see how they compare to the others. So far, our clerics are doing the most damage. Okay. Feel like we definitely need to bump up the, oh. Yeah, the wizards are squishy. I think we go with another Bard. Okay. Lava Pendant. Fireballs have a 30% chance to bounce on impact and fly towards a target. Chain effect. That sounds fantastic. Because we have this staff to where every time they hit the ground, it stacks crit. So now every time they bounce, that's hitting the ground, and that should count and give us hopefully some exponential stacking. At least that's what I think and how it works in my head. Let's go with another cleric. Okay, we lost a paladin. I think we... more clerics. Okay, the Paladin Dude's Blessing reduces damage taken by 10% and transfers any additional 2% of damage to the Paladin Dude. Let's go ahead and take that. That should hopefully keep our wizards alive. Or it'll just kill our paladins. Yeah, it'll just kill our paladins. We need more paladins. Alright, we have Divining Rod. That is fantastic. We will go ahead and buy that. We can now go for some extra items. So let's roll. There's Mana Collector. That's going to be actually great to get immediately, so we'll buy that now for later. That actually seems to be working already. Oh yes, because it's all dudes gain temporary health. Oh yeah. Yeah, never mind. That's just fantastic. Let's go with another Bard dude. Alright, we're getting close to our final poster. How did you get knocked out immediately? It's a good thing we got our holy symbol at the beginning. Holy cow. Let's go with another paladin. Okay. Druid. Do we take the Druid? I don't feel like gambling is going to be worth it, and we're going to miss out on our final slot, and this is oh, yeah. You know what? We took the Druid last time. We didn't do anything with him. I think we're going to take him this time and try to give him a redemption and see if he can actually be good. So his bear is going off. We just need that bear to go off faster, it seems. So let's go with another Druid. Now increases healing on dudes with lower HP. Yes, we want that. Oh, snapping turtles. We lost one of our clerics. Let's go with another cleric. Okay, Overcharged Amp. The Bard dude's 4-chord song deals damage for 200% of his DPS, split between 3 nearby enemies. We'll take that. That sounds real good. Oh, the bees. Oh, the bees. Okay, we lost a few dudes. Unfortunately. Bear form now grants an additional 20% attack power, 10% crit chance, and 10% life steal. So we'll take that. Okay. We made it past the bees. The bees is like huge if you're not using any items, and depending on, I guess, what items you have, you'll really struggle with it. Okay. The wielder gains 3% attack power and 1% max HP multiplied by the difference between the counts of the most prevalent dude type on the roster and the wielder's dude type. Every 25 feet the wielder travels, he gains a stacking 1% attack power for the rest of battle. When the wielder takes fatal damage, he fully heals and gains 30% attack power for the rest of battle, once per battle cooldown. We haven't done Cut Off Jorts yet. It doesn't seem... None of these seem amazing, though, is the problem. And I'm gonna want to, like, try to evenly distribute my guys. Unless if we give this to the Druid, and we just don't do anything with the Druid again. I want to reroll. Let's reroll. The wielder gains a stacking 20% cleave during battle for every unconscious dude. This track copies 30% of damage dealt by all of its wielders and stores it every second the stored damage is expelled on the best fit enemy. 50% of the wielder's incoming damage gets stored and spread out over 4 seconds. Every second he has a 50% chance to expel. This one is really good. Doesn't the paladin... Yeah, it does. It transfers it. So we're going to actually put this on the paladin. Because he's taking the damage from the others. Which means that the credit card should stack with all of the damage that we're pulling in. Alright, snapping turtles and goats. Oh, our regular dude was just... Ah, the wizards. Squishy. Squishy, squishy wizards. And we lost a bard, unfortunately. Okay. Let's get another wizard. Oh, I don't think we're winning this, unfortunately. Because we have too many dudes that are knocked out at this point for this team. But we're going to try it. Where's the bear? There we go. I don't know about the power level for the fantasy team, unless if I'm missing a dude that I should have. Because we missed out on the ice bath. The ice bath is huge. Huh. I wonder, is this a point at which we restart? Or do we try to see if we can pull this back? I think we tried to see if we could pull it back. Okay, I guess we get another paladin because we need to save our other dudes. Our clerics are back. All right. Do we go with another paladin? We have 4 of 6. I think we go with another wizard. We need the revival item for the paladins. Okay, let's go with another bard. Ever-burning torch. Each fireball the wizard dude casts grants him temporary health equal to 25% until it's depleted. That's great. Then bear hug. When he enters bear form, the druid lets out a roar that empowers nearby dudes, granting 20% attack power and 10% toughness. Yes. Still no loaded die though, unfortunately. God, our wizards. Alright. I think we grab another druid. Okay, so we're gonna land overcharged amp. I haven't seen that really doing anything. We're gonna get two-sided scroll. When the wizard dude casts fireball, he has a 25% to instantly cast another one. Oh, that would have been great at the start. We're also gonna get rid of bear grill, and we're gonna get metronome. When the bard dude evades, he has a 40% chance to gain temporary health. Sure. Sure, let's get them both. Let's see where we're at. We're fighting crabs. Crabs, unfortunately, are terrible. Terrible for our dudes. But we actually did a whole lot better than I thought. And that temporary health on the wizards. Holy cow, that was actually going off. Let's go with another cleric. Yeah, see, that's really starting to kick in. Okay, we might have had a very slow start. But we seem to be getting back into it. But we lost a wizard. That bouncing, though, that did seem to continue to stack. Let's grab another wizard. Alright, here's the thing. We can get more dudes, though. Question is, who do we invest in? I think the wizard dudes are kind of getting to where they can survive. Which I kind of didn't think I was going to be saying, but they kind of are. I think we go with another wizard and a paladin. I don't think we go all in on wizards. I think we spread it out. Okay. Alright, we'll grab another druid. Sequin vest. All dudes gain 5% evasion. None of them have evasion. Well, no, the Bard and the Cleric have evasion. I don't think that's good enough. Let's roll. Oh, pocket dice. We're buying that. Bear down. When he takes fatal damage, the druid dude fully heals, enters bear form, and dashes to the furthest enemy. Yes. We'll go ahead and get that. Oh, it's the bees! It's the bees. Oh my god. God, the bees are ridiculous. And because of that, it seems like we need more clerics. Okay, when a dude evades, he gains 10% crit chance for 2 seconds. This is an item we haven't taken yet. This jazz flute. So we'll take that. That should help out our Bard and Cleric. And now the next time we see the sequin vest, we'll take it because we have something that actually interacts with it. Kind of makes sense why they gave it to us back to back, though. We're not using any items, right? Because we. Okay. So let's have a quick conversation, I guess. We ended up we're ending up the same way that we did with the action family when we tried it, right? With the adventure team. Our fantasy team that we're currently on. I don't know. Yeah, because we're missing 2 dudes that I haven't seen before. I don't know if there's... No, because technically these 2 are the healers. Huh. So I couldn't tell you if our undead run and our sci-fi team run were just extremely lucky in terms of the order of items that we got, or what. Okay. We need to get one. Ooh, thoughts and prayers. Yeah, let's go with thoughts and prayers. A regular dude already got knocked out. Okay, we'll grab the paladin. I think it might have just been the order of items. Or we're just getting extremely unlucky. I think we have to grab another cleric. I think we have to. Requiem, we just didn't take the bard. So we have to when the paladin takes fatal damage from other, but fully heals. Yes. Bye. Oh, we need our free dude juice. We need our free juice. I know we also don't have a paladin currently because he's knocked out, but... Okay, never... Are we... Is this just gonna end up exactly like... the freaking action team? Like, what's going on here? Like, maybe we try for one of the other guys? No, because we just don't, we've seen the ranger, dude. We just don't know who this is yet. Isn't that like the warlock or something? I mean, we can try it. We can try it. Maybe we don't try to get the wizard immediately. Maybe we try, maybe we go for the ranger dude instead, and we gamble on the last 2 slots. Okay. Yes, cleric to start. We'll take the ranger dude. This is our first time. Yes, we won Holy Symbol. And then, yes, we'll take our paladin. Okay, so that's our 3 dudes. Now we're hoping on the other posters. I think we'll take another ranger dude. Okay, we have battle hymn. We'll go ahead and get that, because that's actually pretty good. Interesting. Interesting. We'll take another cleric. We'll take another paladin. Then we'll take another ranger. Found a meteor. Okay. I kind of feel like we might be on track. On track here. Because I think this is actually helping out quite a bit. His attack power is 9.2 though. That might be worth bumping up. Oh, thank you. Loaded dice. Yes. We might be on... Okay, but rats. Rats have been the death of us the last couple. Yeah, I think this added extra damage from these magic arrows. I mean, it doesn't show it's a lot, but I think it's enough to actually change. Oh, okay. Well, there's the warlock. Okay, the warlock dude has made a pact with an evil being, slowing his incoming damage. His direct damage has a 25% chance to expel 20% of the damage stored in his pact into his target and taunted for 3 seconds. Sure. Sure, we'll give you that. Yes. That's survivability. Yes. Okay, so who do we want for our last slot then? I kind of want to go for the wizard. Because between the wizard and the druid, I didn't like kind of 600, yeah. I think we go for more ranger dudes. I think they're helping out tremendously. But I think we go for the wizard. I like the idea of the fireballs, the bouncing fireball, and knowing that, ooh, we already lost a ranger. That the fireballs can give them temporary health, and then we can spread that temporary health out across our dudes. Holy water, yes, that's a revive. That's a free revive. That's a free get out of jail free card. Ooh, almost lost our Warlock. Holy cow. Okay, more dice, more healing. Because as always, if you have too much healing, then you won't die. And if you can't die, then you win. Okay, see? Yep, one of them revived. One of them got saved. Good thing we got that. Let's go with another paladin. Okay, ice arrow. The ranger dude's magic arrows and have a 30% chance to become icy, dealing 100% bonus damage and applying vulnerability. Oh, dude, that's fantastic. Yes. Oh, crabs though. I'm not seeing a ton. Okay, we lost another ranger. I'm not seeing a ton of the arrows, unfortunately. We're gonna get another warlock. Velvet Robe. The warlock dude gains 20% max HP every 2 seconds. All warlock dudes reallocate their stored pack damage evenly amongst themselves. That's not bad. We'll buy that. Loyalty card. We have pocket dice, so we should... Okay, explosive arrow. Magic arrows have a 30% chance to become explosive, damaging up to 500 near the original target for 500%. Split evenly. Every 5 seconds, the warlock dude teleports to a random dude, taunts up to 5 enemies for seconds. I think we go for explosive arrow. That sounds like it's going to be far more useful than taunting at the moment. We lost one of our regular dudes. Let's go with another cleric. More healing. What is going on, guys? Come on. Okay. Let's go with another cleric. 118 little ducks. Okay. Okay, so here we are. We have enough rerolls. Action warrior sci-fi. Action employed. Warrior undead employed. Oh no. Oh no, we're not getting any of our loaded dice triggers. I guess we're taking the bard. Alright, so here is our full fantasy team. Would have liked to try to run the wizard, but we're using the bard, it looks like. I think we'll go with another bard. Okay. Blessed targets take directly. Yes, smite. Smite is huge. The last time I used him on just a regular team during one of my first runs, smite was doing work. So we will take smite this time. Alright. Yeah, we'll take another paladin. Pocket dice, yes, we have to get those back. Okay. Heart-shaped boxers. I don't think so. Oh, golden shield right away? The warlock dude gains 5% crit chance. When he lands a direct crit, 25% of his stored pact is expelled onto nearby enemies, split among them. That's not bad, but golden shield is huge. That's huge. So we're going to take that. Yeah, I think we're already doing so much better. Yeah, look at that. Hammer of Smiting, that's huge to get it early. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe just our last run we had complete and utter garbage luck. The Ranger Dude gains 20% max HP and 10% crit chance. When he lands a direct crit, he has a 50% chance to fire a magic arrow. Oh, okay. What is your crit currently? 5. Aw. Divining Rod would be great right now. But we haven't taken this yet, and I know we're going to see Divining Rod. So I want to take this. Okay, so here we go. Okay, when the wielder heals any target, he has a chance equal to his crit chance to also heal the most injured roster dude in the same amount. I do believe we're putting that on our Cleric. Even though he doesn't have any crit chance right now, you give crit chance, right? No, attack power and run speed. We will get crit. I know we'll get at least 5 to 10, so we're going to take this now. And put this on our clerics. Unless... No, wasn't there something else that was also really good? No, I think we give this one. We haven't used this one yet. And this just gives temporary health. And once we get the mana vacuum, that's also just going to continue to stack. Okay, we haven't used this yet either, so we're gonna try it. We need more of these items collected, so that we can unlock some of the extra stuff to make getting runs started easier. 17 dog-sized rats. Okay, see, so the temporary health is going out, which is good. And temporary health acts like a shield, which is fantastic. So let's go with another ranger, dude. Okay, I think we might be able to beat this one this time. Just because I think our item selection was 1,000 times better. I mean, we did lose a bard, but we are doing exceptionally better. The porcupines, though. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was way better. And we're taking Ice Bath. Ice Bath. The heals on this, all dudes gain 2% regeneration, and when he heals through regen, he has a 10% chance to heal for an additional 20% of his max HP. Like, that comes in handy when it triggers. Okay. I think we go for another ranger, dude. Okay. Let's go with another paladin this time. 414 toddlers. Piece of cake. There we go. There we go. And Socrates with the follow. Welcome in. Nice to see you, and thank you very much. Cleric dudes, more clerics, more heals. Eventually, we're going to need to invest in the Bard and the Warlock. But I think we need to just keep our healing and damage enough to where we're not also just going to die. Okay, let's roll. Dang it. Overcharge damp. The Bard's 4-core deals 200 split between. Yeah. Yeah, we'll get that. We can also get something else. Evil Quill. When a non-Warlock roster dude takes incoming damage, he has a 15% chance to redirect 90% of the damage to a random active Warlock pack. That's pretty good. We'll get that. Ooh, we'll definitely get that. Alright, this run seems to... yeah, let's take another Warlock, dude, since we got that item finally. That should help out. We'll get Medallion of Vengeance. Yes, this is our revive. We're going to take that. Oh, we're giving up Ice Bath for Pocket Obelisk. Okay, we'll do it. Like I have said this before, you always want to do this. Yes, you're going to lose out on some power, but the fact that you get 2 free relics is, it cannot be understated. Because it's just going to make your selections that much better. Because I do believe it also pulls it out of the pool in the shops. And yeah, that's pretty much where you need to be. Also, if you can't live without the 2 items, then I mean, it's kind of a we're really seeing what the team does and how it's put together. I'm on a really good run on how many dudes. Good. Well, I hope you finish the run. We're doing family runs. So we have finished the Undead family, we have finished the Sci-Fi family. We're now on the Fantasy family. We're going to go for more Ranger dudes. Yeah, we are missing that Ice Bath regen, though. But the temporary health from that, from this item is actually helping out with that. Yeah, Ranger dude's still doing a ton of damage. Next is Hammer of Smiting. Yep. Yeah, let's go with another Warlock. We can start investing in them, since now they're taking damage off of the rest of our team. Oh, we lost a Bard. And another Bard. Okay. Okay. Some more healing. Okay. 2 regular. I think we get the Bards we're missing. I mainly have Vampire and Medic dudes. Yeah, the Vampires are they are fantastic. They deal a ton of damage, and their lifelink is awesome. Yeah, Hammer of Smiting, 3.5k. This was huge getting it so early. Let's go with another Warlock. Okay. Oh, yes, we'll take a dice. Guitar pick. The Bard dude's 4-chord song can stack 4 times and it affects 1 more dude. Yeah, we'll take that. Even though there's only 1 guy. Perfect. So let's go with another one. What do we got? When the Ranger dude fires a magic arrow, he has a 30% chance to fire another one. Yeah, we're just going to take that. Yes, it's a chance, but chained effects? I would love to see the whole screen full of arrows. Yeah, see? Those arrows going off? That's fantastic. Oh, we lost 1, though. Let's go with another Warlock. Spread the damage out. Okay. Now this is going to be huge. Attack speed, max HP, attack speed, health, evasion. Is anything based off attack speed? No. So we want to... Oh, we don't have anything that just has direct damage for attack power, so we can buff the Ranger dudes. Oh, okay. Well, we need to bump our Warlocks, because they're now taking damage from... which item is it? Was it this one? No. This one. 90% of damage to a random... Yeah. So we want to increase his health, but our paladins actually should probably be taking the most health. That way our Hammer of Smiting has more chances to go off. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna put the HP on the paladins. HP on paladins. Can't tell if that was the correct call just yet, but it seemed to work. Alright, alright. Paladin. Oh, yeah. Got a free dude. Sweet. And our bards returned. Nice. Okay, bards are now in line with everyone else. Oh, the rangers, though. Why did they go and take so much damage so quick? Yeah, 2 point. Yeah, it was well worth giving them that extra. More healing. More healing. Okay, now let's try to get the cleric item that gives temporary health. Requiem. When any dude gets knocked out, the bard plays Requiem, granting 20% toughness. 5 random dudes for 4 seconds. It's actually not bad. That's not bad at all, considering we also still have a regular dude who's probably going to get knocked out. And the Requiem should also work when we save some of our guys. That should also go off. Mine vampire dudes have 100% cleave. Yeah, cleave is also great. I need to get one of the items to give it to the rest of the team, because so far no one has cleave. Cleave would be very helpful. More rangers. Okay, so we got our items back finally. So we can shoot more magic arrows, and we get our regen, which is going to be huge. But now we have our get out of jail free card for the paladin and this pocket obelisk. I don't know how this pocket obelisk is going to do, but it's an item that's now taken out of the pool when we go to the shops. Well, I also haven't seen an investment dude. And there he is. Okay. Yeah, we seem to be rocking and rolling now. Yeah, we're definitely rocking and rolling. Another Warlock. We're going to invest everything. Always invest. Always. Even though you're going to miss out on the shop, on the next shop coming up, the fact that you're going to have so much money on the return, you're going to be able to make up for the items you missed in the shop by getting 2 to 3 items instead of just 1. Let's go with more paladins. More coverage on the shields. Perfect. Alright. Yeah, let's go with another paladin. I want the paladins and the clerics to pretty much be even so that they can cover each other. Yeah, see, we miss out on protective cloth, and this is huge. This is what we want. So we might miss it now, but we should be able to get it on the next run, or on the next time the shop comes. Elven Aura. When the ranger dude fires a magic arrow, he and 3 and nearby dude gets evasion attack power from... Ah, that's pretty good. I want pocket dice. I want pocket dice. Okay. We got another dice. We got another dice for our gamble. Goodness, the snakes, man. Snakes are always tough. But yeah, it's a ton of damage, and then those arrows, We want to get that going as much as we can. I think we go with another Warlock. Okay, Void Amethyst. Warlock dude gains 20% attack speed, and his pack damage is now spread out over 2 more seconds. When battle starts, he taunts? Sure. Okay. When the wielder deals attack damage, he has a chance equal to the target's missing HP percentage to strike again, dealing direct damage equal to 60% of his attack power. Every 3 seconds, the wielder strikes the nearest 4 enemies, dealing direct damage equal to 25% of his DPS each. That's going to be huge here, because that's more chances to fire his arrows. He also has the most attack, right? 22... 2... No, he has 24. But his direct damage, it's 25%. That's also 25%. I think we might give this to the Warlock. No. Actually, yes? Oh, that's a tough call. For 100% of his attack power. The problem is, I don't know if the arrows can crit. Can the arrows crit? But that's more chances to apply vulnerability. Okay. I've talked myself into it. We'll give it to the Ranger. More chances for status effects. Debuffs. Okay. More Rangers? Okay, what can we get out of this that we want? I think we want this. Actually, just the lifesteal? The lifesteal would be huge. Oh, no. Forget that. Sewing kit. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. The ritual dagger is would be huge, too. Okay, so out of these are the 4 we would be happy with. We don't need Gravestone, because that's just going to make Skeledudes when someone gets knocked out. We're too late in this. That we should have gotten this at the beginning, if anything. So we could stack up our Skeledude count. So, let's see what we get. Because it's all a gamble. You don't get all of them. I know the tech for the Vampire Dude was one of the from one of the creators' videos, but I don't know if it still works. That's a good question. I don't know. I actually hadn't seen any of his videos. Okay, we ended up having 2 knockouts. Hopefully that triggered some of the stuff we were looking at. Ranger dudes at 9.8k. Let's go with more paladins, get some more shield coverage. Okay, now we need to work on trying to definitely get our temporary health applied. More ranger dudes. Okay, so we got Book of Life. Gains 10% healing received when passes from his blessing. He heals for 50% of his max HP. That's huge. We're going to take that. It's a lot of pack damage getting transferred. Let's go with another Warlock. Okay. So we'll Lind battle him. Yeah. To get the shadowy funnel. Yes, we'll take that. And then Divine Impulse increases within his rate. Oh man, we're gonna lose out on Golden Shield. All right. This will be a real test to see if Golden Shield was doing a... Oh. Yeah, Golden Shield was... Looked like it was actually helping out quite a bit. More ranger dudes. Gosh, crabs, man. Pinch was Pinch like one of the big ones in here? It wasn't on this one. Ah. Oh, damage prevented. Couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you. That was odd though. More healing. Nice. Okay. Ranger dudes. Okay. I think we go with bards, because bards are currently the lowest on our roster, and we only have 2 dudes. Okay, it was a very rocky start at the beginning of this run. I think we might be able to pull it out. The only thing is, I also said that on our first run for the sci-fi team, and we lost in the last fight. If you haven't seen that video, go watch that video. So we'll see. We'll have to see. The Bard dude gains 30% attack speed and his 4 chords last 2 seconds more. Any dude who can hear 4 chord song will have full stacks. Full stacks. Okay. Yeah, we'll give that a shot. See how that does. Vampire dude dies and he can heal back to life. He hits something by using the effect from the Beam Burrito relic. Oh yeah, like Beam Burrito works with the zombie and their revive. Actually, I think Beam Burrito, wouldn't it work with anyone in there? And their get out of jail free card? Ah, clerical error. Yes. Now we're dealing damage with our healing pulse. That's going to be huge. And Hammer was going off. Yeah, 1.3k. That's extra damage from Cleric we didn't have before. Ranger dude's up there. I think the Ranger dudes are going to be our MVPs. I think they are. Oh, they give us 2. 2. Oh, dang it. Oh, okay. Shoot. I wanted both of these. Secretary, I'm gonna play some more rounds. Definitely, yeah. See if you can do the action family team. I'd be interested to know if you can get that one completed. A full action family team. All dudes have a 15% chance to heal but I love both of these. Just gaining passive regeneration also stacks on top of our ice bath, so that gives us 4%. That's 4% of our max HP. Heal for 100% of the damage taken. I think we might want to go with regen. Like the 15% chance and taking huge damage and getting that heal on the 15% chance. Actually, with the attack speed of some of these, like the rats and the pigs, and then when we get to the lions and stuff, we could be getting this often. Far more often. But the added damage could make up for where we're lacking currently. I think we're going to do daggers. I talked myself into it. Okay, that might have been the right call. I'm seeing all those daggers go off. I mean, it's not a ton of damage, but it's extra damage that wasn't there before. More rangers. And there's our investment coming back. We're going to be able to get a bunch of good stuff in the next shop. Let's go with another Warlock. Our Ranger dudes should be coming back. Yeah. Yeah, because how many more do they have? Yeah, they're almost back. Okay. Oh, we need to find the get out of jail free card. Interesting. We definitely need we need that mana vacuum. Motivational poster is huge. We'll go ahead and just buy that right now. Glass half full is huge. We'll take that right now. Protective cloak. Oh yes, there's temporary health. Fantastic. Eagle amulet. When the ranger dude fires a magic arrow, he has a 30% chance to gain a stacking 1% crit chance and 5% attack power for the rest of battle. Sure, we'll get that. We can get one more thing. Bass drum. The Bard dude's 4-chord song inspires your dudes. Dance, granting 2% evasion per stack. Yeah, we'll get that. Okay. Yeah, see, even though we missed out on a shop with our investment, we just got 4. No, we got more. Yeah, 4, 5. 1, 2. We just bought 5 items. That's huge. Alright, we definitely want to get the mana vacuum. Mana vacuum's going to be huge. That's going to give us temporary health constantly. More paladins. Okay, and we got our items back. Thank you. So we got Shadowy Funnel now. The Warlock dude gains 5% crit chance. When he lands a direct crit, 25% of the stored pack is expelled. And the Cleric dude gains 30% attack power, and his Divine Healing Pulse increased by 5% per dude within his radius. That's huge. That's awesome. More Clerics. Invest everything. Plays constantly. Like, yeah, if running a full healing team might be fun. I might have to give that a try. We'll go for another Bard, since now a lot of the 4-chord song should really be kicking in. Yeah, there we go. More Rangers. Okay. Yes, this is going to be huge, where we're going to want to try to get this for sure. This is going to give us temporary health. Also, that combined with the vacuum. The mana vac. I forget what it's called, but it's a vacuum, so. It's a vacuum in the icon. Oh, we lost one of our regular dudes. Nice. Let's go for more paladins. Another free dude. Sweet. Okay. Every time emergency is stocked, there's a 25% chance of charmed, letting you restock the shop for free. Or we can take emergency ring. I think we take emergency ring as a backup. That'll also let us use the... Oh, what is it? We got it for the Bard. Which item was that? For when a dude gets knocked out? I thought we had that this run. Is it this one? No? I don't remember, but this is kind of a safe bet. Brass Knuckles is really, really good too. For the start a round fight. Actually, this might be worth it more, because if we get arrows triggered on the beginning, as soon as we start, they're just going to be even stronger when they... Ooh. I think we take Brass Knuckles, actually. Okay. When the wielder takes fatal damage, he survives by equalizing his health with the dude who has the highest HP. This has a 2-second cooldown. The wielder gains 20% max HP. When he takes damage that drops him below 30%, he gains temporary health for 50%. This distract copy is dealt by all of its wielders and stores it every... Oh, this is... Oh, we already gave him something. Dang it. Dealt by all of its wielders and stores it every second. The stored damage is... Oh, wait, hang on. This is just any damage dealt, right? Stored in his pact. Expelled. Expelled damage. Is removed from the stored damage. So this doesn't say... It's just damage dealt. We could do double stacking on the Warlock with this. We're going to do that. If this works the way I think it does, because the pack stores damage and then deals it to the enemies in the surrounding area. So can we stack the damage that's being expelled back into ourselves with Distrack? That's the question. I think it works in my head. We're about to find out, though. We're going to check and see the damage numbers on Distrack. I mean, that was real fast. Where's our Warlock? I think it worked. I think it did. Okay, there we go. And then 12... Whoa, hold on. 12k from Overcharged Amp? Are the bards way better than I thought they were? Okay. Oh, we're losing our rangers. Okay. Well, here's our cleave. Block chance, most prevalent dude. We're gonna take heating pad. Heating pad is huge. That's our lifesteal. Lifesteal and cleave. Because that's just gonna give us cleave on pretty much all of our dudes. Crabs. Alright, let's see the crabs. Okay. Another paladin for coverage. Like I said, I want my paladins and my clerics kind of even with each other. Nice. Okay, I think we'll go with another bard, actually. Okay, let's see here. We got Captain's Hat. Do top of your roster gets attack power. We can actually buy 2 items. So this is going to be worth putting you here for his attack power. That's just going to buff him completely in the arrows. So we're going to buy that. Oh, yeah. We're just going to buy that. Okay. So now your arrows are stronger. We're gonna Gamba. Dancing shoes. The Bard Duke gains 20% max HP and 10% evasion, and he has a 50% chance to play his 4-chord song whenever he invades. Sure, we'll get that too. We'll get that too. That seems alright. I feel like we want to put you here. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's see where we're at. Now, the damage on our arrows should have jumped up substantially. Okay, let's go with another Cleric. Alright, we're gonna lose Holy Water. But we're gonna get Metronome. There's a 40% chance to temporary heal. We're gonna lose Void Amethyst, but we're gonna gain Rubber Arrow. Oh, yeah. We're gonna do that. We're gonna take those two. But then again, we were also going to take them no matter what. That, okay. Ranger dude's at 28k now. Yeah, that attack damage boost was huge. More paladins. Nice. More ranger dudes. So again, their pack damage is really starting to work well, absorbing in. So 9 point distracted 2.3k. Yeah, giving them distract I do believe is a good idea. 51k on the arrows. I think I was right in that. Again, overcharged amp 13k. The hell does overcharged amp do, and how is it so good? Deals damage for 200% of his DPS, split between 3 enemies. Okay, well, I guess we need to give you some DPS food, or attack power food the next time it comes up. That's crazy. Okay, so we have 5 regular dudes available. I think we spread it out a little bit. Okay, more ranger dudes. Okay. Yes, thoughts and prayers, please. That's fantastic. That's evasion and increased healing. Yes. Oh, we ended up losing one of our bards. Unfortunate. Okay, let's yeah, let's take another Warlock. Okay, there we go. Ooh. Cool. Actually, this is going to be huge. This is going to allow this to just trigger constantly. Reduces damage taken by an additional 10% and transfers an additional 10% of weakened. We haven't completed a run with this yet. Hopefully we can get it during this run, but Divining Round is better. Divining Round is better. Okay, more clerics. Okay. Reflection, magic speed, toughness, and cleave. Crit chance. Oh wait, who? Someone does crit stuff. Who does crit stuff? I thought someone did crit stuff. No, no one does crit stuff. But toughness and cleave. Who else needs cleave? Every 4 times he deals direct damage, the plays a song that inspires random dudes. So this is his 4-chord song. Cleave, 25% chance to cleave means that his... How many enemies does cleave hit? That's a question. Hit 1 additional target. Okay, so that could lower... This could change this from 2 attacks to technically... Or from 4 attacks to technically 2 attacks. Which means his 4-chord song will be going off far more, which means Overcharged Damp would be doing a whole lot more damage. And we already saw that Overcharged Damp does a ton of damage. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to do that. Okay. Hopefully that does mean we'll see the damage skyrocket, because it should be going off more often. Uh, 12k. 33 on those magic arrows, though. There's our cut, which is fantastic. Okay. Paladin dudes have dropped off a little bit. Well, we want them for the shielding now. More clerics. Nice. Alright, what are our numbers now? Wow, 31.5? Even after we gave you all the attack power, this guy still has so much. Damn. Yeah, more ranger dudes. Okay. Here's where we gamble. Ring of shielding, yes. Emergency ring, false face. I mean, we can just get emergency ring, but we want the... Okay, pocket dice. Fantastic, yes. I have 2 acts left before I finish my run. Nice, hopefully you finish it. Hopefully you win. The dude type at the end of your roster gains 30% max HP. Do we give that to the Warlocks? Or do we give that to the Paladins? I think we give it to the Warlocks. No. Maybe? We're gonna gamble, though. Okay. We're going to buy this. That just makes our guys better. Restock. Dang it. Restock. Dang it. Restock. Oh, come on. We can't... Can we afford to do it again? I don't think we can. So we're just gonna leave. We're gonna leave. Because we're not using any items, so we're not gonna take any of those that give us the extra item effects. More paladins. We lost a ranger. I think we take a bard. All right, we got our items back. So now we have metronome and bound rubber arrow. This, I don't know how well this is gonna work, but this should be good. We should see a huge damage increase. That felt better. That definitely looks better as well. Let's see here. Let's go with another Warlock dude. He's lagging behind. We'll invest everything. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. More clerics. Let's go. Arise, welcome in. Yo dude, love your stream. Let's sometimes play together and share tips together. Let's connect on Discord. Sure. If you want to, you could join the Discord server I have. It is in the About Me section on Twitch. Paladin or Cleric, dude? I think we go for Paladin. Yeah, Paladin. Get some more. Okay. Now, we gave the investment all of our money because, of course, we're going to regain so much back that missing this shop isn't going to hurt us. It's just not. And you always want to do it when you see it. Okay, now here's the big thing. Here, when I said the lions and the lionesses were huge in terms of difficulty, and we managed to make it through that one. We did take 3 knockouts, though. Aw. Oh, my goodness. I guess we're taking Bonfire. Okay. The wielder gains 10% crit chance and 15% attack power and can no longer be cleaved. That's not bad. The wielder gains 10% block chance when he blocks. He gains 10% crit chance and 20% crit damage for 2 seconds. Huh. So the only ones we have left are the Bard and the Paladin. You know what? We're going to give this to the Paladin because his shields are taking a lot of the damage. So giving him the ability to block that incoming damage that he's actually bringing upon himself is going to be huge. Nice. Okay. I think we go with... The bards are doing so much damage. But you were also... We don't want to spread out, actually, the taunt. I think we're done with Warlocks. I think we're done getting Warlocks. I think we go with a Bard. Okay. What would we want out of this? For each unique family on your roster. This actually does nothing for us because we have all one family. Tax break might actually be pretty good because we've spent close to the maximum. So, yeah. We're still going to take the deal no matter what. Tax break would be good to get. Okay. More clerics. Free dude? Sweet. 447 ravens. Now the ravens are a pain in the ass because of this mischance and the attack speed. Yeah, we lost one of our regular dudes, but luckily enough, the rest of our healing and everything was kicking in. Thank goodness. I think, yeah, we're good. We're good. Once we ended up equalizing out, we were fantastic. Yeah. I do believe that bouncing arrow is doing frickin' work. Holy cow. Yeah, let's get another bard. Okay. We can get one item this time. Do we do Caboose? Your HP is a 260. You're at 405 already. We could do Caboose and throw it down here so our Warlocks and our Paladin dudes are actually rocking. Aww. This would just allow... Hold on. Maybe. We're gonna gamble, though. Jazz Flute. Oh, wait. Didn't we get the thing that allows us to evade? What was the thing that allowed us to evade? I thought we got that. Hold on. Didn't we get the robe or something? Something gave us evasion. No, that's for dudes getting knocked out. Something gave us evasion. What was it? It was... Area attacks mess up my dudes. Yeah, they're always... The bears with the throw and the cleave are ridiculous. What? Oh, there it is. The Bard. Granting 2% evasion per stack. So... we could go with Jazz Flute. We haven't taken it yet. Yeah, let's take Jazz Flute. That's new for us. Again, I really want to get the Mana Vacuum. Okay, more Paladins. Alright. Oh, gosh dang it. We just did the thing that allowed us... Okay, that's fine. And we will get the Dark Wand. When the Warlock dude expels his pack damage, he has a 20% chance to blast a random enemy for 100% of it. Chained? Oh, we're going to lose Rubber Arrow, but we get Uncanny Ledger. The Warlock dude gains a lifesteal for every 100 pack damage he expels. He gains a stack. Alright. Alright. We'll go for it. Oh, come on. Okay, ooh, they were getting kind of low there. Bard. Even though we're not applying evasion to anybody anymore. 165 snapping turtles. I don't like the snapping turtles. This attack decrease and the rate at which they attack frickin' murks dudes. Okay, we actually did alright. Surprised, we did better than I thought. A free dude and pocket dice. Fantastic. Oh, getting real low. We pulled it out though. Nice, more Paladins. Okay. Paladins are at 21 now. Bard. Clerics are at 20. I think we're investing in... I think we're doing that. That looks good. Nice. Okay, we'll take another Warlock. I know we said we were done, but I feel like another one would be helpful. Gamble? Ooh. Oh, there's our evasion. Dang it, but we want this. That's better. Because once our bass drum comes back, we can apply evasion. Nice. There we go. Yeah, 146k. That overcharged amp. I, like, really underestimated overcharged amp. Like, that is doing so much damage. It did 59 on its own, which was more than all of what the Paladin and the others did. That's crazy. That's crazy. We'll take a Cleric. I got the Nuclear Codes Relic. Nice! The Nuclear Codes are actually really, really fun. When a dude gets knocked out, that he creates the burst, equal to 400 of his DPS than me by our enemies. When a dude gets thrown, he gains run speed, attack speed, and temporary health. I mean, the Beam Burrito is the best one out of these. So we'll take it. 195 Snapping Turtles. Again, I don't like the turtles. Like, they... yeah. We only lost one that time, though. Only one. Let's go with more ranger dudes. Okay. We do have tax break. Re-entering the ranch, they have a chance to become unconscious. It's only 15%. This would have been better as, like, the first item we got, because then we could have utilized it. We're towards the end, so this isn't really going to help us too much. Again, restocked by the merchant, 50% to go on sale. We're towards the end. This isn't going to be amazingly helpful. Would have been great as one of the first items, so we're going to take tax break. We're going to get the extra health, and we already have the max bonus from it. There we go. Get out of here, polar bears. Get out of here, polar bears. More clerics. Burner phone, nice. There's our cut. Yeah, that's a great chunk of change. We lost one of the rangers. We need more bards. Okay, there's a ranger and 3 more bards. Perfect. So we're now gonna need to focus on clerics and paladins so that we can get enough shields for our dudes. Nice. Nice. More clerics, yes. Okay, there it is. There it is. Oh, this item. If you can always get this item, if you're not playing the family team, from the smuggler dude, the black market dude, this is huge. This item is so good. We're buying that. All dudes gain 20 evasion for 8 seconds. We did get that other evade. We did get the jazz flute. So this can work with our jazz flute, so we'll take that. We have rage bait. He gains cleave. That this is actually going to apply to our warlocks because they are consistently dropping. And they also have a pretty good amount of damage. So that's not bad buying. So we'll take that. Oh, pocket dice, yes. Oh, bloody talisman. There it is. Finally. When a dude receives healing, he gains 1% attack speed. So he can gain 20% extra attack speed. That's huge. We're going to grab that. We don't have enough for another reroll, and this just gives us burner phones, so we're gonna take Caboose. We'll take Caboose. We'll throw it on our warlocks. Where do we put it on our paladins? What would the difference be? That's the question. 405, 486, 312, 631. 631 is huge. I feel like I want them both equally survivable, though. equally surviving since they're taking a lot of the damage from the other folks on our team as well. Yeah. Yeah. Streammate, this is what I call a chill place. I'm gonna bring my homies in after work. Add me to your Discord. Yeah, that's what I definitely try. Try to just be doing some chill streams. And if you would like to join the Discord is below in the bio. Y'all can join the Thunderdome. Okay. So we now have Ranger dudes. Are doing their work. The pack diss track is still doing exactly what I thought it was going to do for those guys. Okay. We're at 24, 23, 23, 21. I would have liked more paladins. But we'll go with, we'll even out the ranger dudes and the bards. Perfect. I'm dealing with zombie bear now. Oh yeah, watch out for that that gas attack. That definitely is not fun. All right, so we got our bouncing arrow back and we got our bass drum back. We now have dark wand and uncanny ledger for our warlocks. This should be fantastic. Or we should see the damage for our warlocks go up. Okay, we got one zombear, actually just as we had mentioned. It attacks have a 20% chance to create a rock cloud, and that reduces the healing that your guys get, and it's awful. Especially when you go into like endless mode and you're fighting a whole group of these guys. It's ridiculous. And Primal Rage, when he gets low, he's going to become stronger. Nice. We got through him, though. Okay, I think we do another Warlock. I think we do. I think we're at the point now to where these extra relics are actually going to come in, and with this lifesteal, we should be pretty good. 2 zombears. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's not good, Socrates. Which round were you on? Okay, paladins. Need paladins. All right, 3 queen bees and 5 polar bears. Oh, we lost one of our bards. And one of our rangers. More warlocks. Okay. Now, what can we get? Do we do emergency ring? We have enough to gamble a couple. I mean, there's sequin vest. Alright, we'll take sequin vest. Now everyone should at least have a 10 base. Well, a base 5% for evasion, which means that we'll have jazz flute active, and then once the bard's 4-chord song starts going off to apply more evasion, we should be able to start getting more crits. Or at least a better crit chance. I'm gonna try to avoid battles with zombies. I was on the round before. Oh, you were on 104? Oh, that's unfortunate. But here we are, round 100. We got 1 toddler, 2 silverback gorillas, and 30 silverbacks. Yeah, all that temporary health coming from Mana Collector. Oh my goodness. It's so good. It's so good. Do we want more heals or DPS? I think we're gonna need both. So I think we're gonna have to just start hoping we can start stacking these two towards the end, but we're gonna go with more healing to start. Alright, I guess we'll take Death Rattle. Alright, final item. This will go on our bards. The wielder gains 10% lifesteal. When he lifesteals, he gains crit chance. Gains crit chance. Can no longer be cleaved. For every dude of the same type. Huh. Granting for direct... When he deals direct damage. I think we want this. I think we're going to go with Ghillie Suit. Ghillie Suit is directly going to give us a buff, which will apply to our amp. And the amp is doing a ton of damage. Alright, here we go. Final leg of the race up to round 105. Okay, there we go. Very nice. And we still have not used an entire item this run. Much like our completion with the sci-fi family and the undead family, we're testing these strictly on power and synergy. And I guess we'll see also what items are required for them to be good, because we're not using any of the consumables. Like I said, we want clerics and rangers, so now we're going to even them out. Nice, there we go. Okay. We want more healing. Okay. Oh, pigs. I hate the pigs. Damn. That was quite a few of our dudes getting knocked out. We're gonna need more. We're gonna need more clerics. To try to get our numbers back up. We also aren't going to have all of our dudes for the final fight because it's 3 rounds. So here we go. Ooh, okay. I think we take a paladin. Okay, here's our final shop. We're at the final fight. I'll be completely honest. I don't think we're gonna win the final fight. The fact that we actually lost dudes on those last 2 fights means that we were either missing something or we didn't have enough damage somewhere. And I couldn't tell you exactly what we were missing. We are going to take the padded helmet at this point. We are. Yeah. We are going to take the pocket dice. An extra 10% max HP. We can only buy 1 item. I think we're going to gamble. Yes, we can gamble more than once now. Fantastic. Is this what... It's 15%. It's not enough to really want me to buy it. More pocket dice. I mean, eventually we're just going to have to take whatever shows up. Okay, I guess we'll take this. There is a lot of throwing when fighting the goat at the end. I think the cowboy dude is a backliner and needs meat shields. Yeah, I don't know how to get the cowboy dude to work. He applies a ton of debuffs on his lasso, but you need a ton of items to just make him really usable at the beginning. So here's my prediction. I don't think we're going to finish the last fight, unfortunately. I think we are going to lose. I don't think we're going to be able to do it this run with this team, no items. I'm not 100% sure exactly what we were missing in terms of items, but we're going to find out. Now, I could also just be completely freaking wrong, and it looks like we are going to finish the last fight with the fantasy team. There we go. Fellowship of the Dudes run around with a team comprised only of fantasy family dudes. All right, there we are. We ended up beating it. No items used. That is the fantasy family complete. And we will need to now move on to one of the others. I think we just have employed, warriors, and the action family left. I think we're going to do the action family last because you can check out the video that I did for that. It struggled completely. But as always, if you do enjoy the content, hit that like or subscribe, and I guess we'll catch you in the next family video.